One take, one shot. This is the Raw review where I do it immediately following Raw, so you get my raw, visceral feelings on the subject. I can't go to bed and be like, whoa, that was better than I thought. Nope. This is how I think immediately following Raw, and honestly, blah. Not even meh, it was blah with a BL, because like, what? Oh man. It was an episode. It was an episode. There was wrestling. If you really like AEW Dynamite, then this might have actually been a good product to you, because there was like a lot of matches and very little story. And I'm not saying that to knock on AEW. You know what? That was a knock on AEW. I apologize, because AEW is actually better than what I saw last night. This sucked. Yeah, this sucked. You know what? Yeah, this was a bad episode. This was just a bad episode of Raw, and it's not because, like, I don't know, this episode was so bad, it actually got me to praise when Baron Corbin put dog food over Roman Reigns. Like, I'm not even joking. This episode got me to acknowledge that that kind of storytelling actually had benefits compared to today's storytelling of where nobody hates each other. Nobody's mad at each other unless you're Asuka. Like, there's just zero heat. Jey Uso and CM Punk, they literally had a stare down, and CM Punk did the thing where he's like, I can see that you're good. You're a main event guy. And then Jey Uso did the thing where he just stands there huffing and puffing because he doesn't think that people believe in him. And and then he says, well, you'll see. I will win, because 4 letters, 1 word, 2 syllables, yeet, something, and then LA Knight, nope. All right. I'm a moron, folks. Like, literally, I'm a moron. I thought we were pushing LA Knight, and Triple H, this is what Triple H is like. He's like, yeah, I am pushing him. Money in the Bank. It's like, oh my gosh. I swear to you, they're just gonna job out LA Knight. He wins the Money in the Bank, and we're supposed to say, ooh, let Papa H cook. But of course, the night before Money in the Bank, they're going to change plans. And then maybe, who knows, maybe WrestleMania 48 is your moment, LA Knight. And it's like long-term booking. Ugh, gosh. Yeah, LA Knight, you're not going to see this ever, dude. I have officially given up on LA Knight. Not because I'm not giving up on me liking LA Knight. I am giving up all hope for LA Knight. The Grim Reaper came and killed LA Knight's push tonight, and you're never going to see this belt. Unless, hey, LA Knight, you want to win this belt? The closest you're ever going to get, unfortunately, to winning a world championship is if you got a comment below LA Knight, or all you other subscribers, LA Knight subscribers, you're all welcome to participate to win this belt. All you got to do is comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, ding, 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 notification, and you could win said belt. Not a toy. And, gosh, how are we doing that to LA Knight? The dude's been over for, it's like a broken record at this point. I came to the conclusion, I think it was the last hot take, and I talked about it on the live stream too. I'm just an old man yelling at clouds, but that's fine. Hey, you clouds! Clouds, this Raw sucked! Oh my God. Like, nothing happened. There was a guy who walked with shoes. We saw that like 4 times. I don't mind building suspense, but we saw over the weekend there was 3 things released online about this guy walking with shoes, and then there was 4 things, 3 or 4 tonight, this guy walking with shoes, and we don't even pay that off, which is fine. I mean, we did the Jericho countdown many moons ago for many weeks, but it's like a guy's walking in shoes. But who you think is going to be the guy with shoes? I'll put it on Hot Takes tomorrow. Who we think is going to be shoe guy. Okay, so what did happen? LA Knight got buried. If you like a good match, JD McDonough. If you like JD McDonough, this is for you. Go watch that match. So that was a surprise, and the tag match turned out to be really good. The main event tag match. But really, honestly, if you wanna not watch Raw, go for it. Literally, go for it. You will not miss anything. There's not one thing that happened tonight that you can't catch up in with 5 seconds of commentary. Because you go to Saturday night's main event and you're like, why is it a triple threat between Penta and Dominic Mysterio, Penta and Rusev, and the commentators will be like, oh, Dom sent the Grandes after them, and oh, that's why. Like, seriously. You can stop watching this review right now. Just leave it on play, though, because maybe I'll get an ad or two of revenue. I don't make a lot of money off these off these videos. But literally, you can stop watching this review right this second. Don't matter. It doesn't, really, honestly. You, like, LA Knight losing, JD McDonough beating Sheamus, and that's the big things out of this. And LA Knight losing didn't even really, like, matter, I guess. It just, like, was so unceremonious. He was, LA Knight lost. Okay. CM Punk, Jey Uso, we start off. We have 10 minutes of yeeting. Literally 10 minutes of yeeting. Well, maybe 9 minutes. Maybe 9. CM Punk came out and he was like, run it back. That was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. CM Punk ran back his song, so that was funny. And then, like I said, it was like, yeah, you deserve it. Yeah, no, I deserve it. Okay, cool. Jey Uso and Jimmy. I think we planted the Jimmy, what is it, a heel turn? Is Jimmy the heel? Is he the face? Because Jimmy confronts Jey at one point backstage and says, hey man, you threw me over the ropes. It was supposed to be we are the final two, and then we fight. Then it's every man for himself. And he's like, you did that. And I don't like that. And then later, Jay's like, he goes back to Jimmy and he's like, hey bro, I love you, but like, you would have done it too to me, which is false because Jimmy saved Jay twice. So, like, last week. So Jay just completely gaslit Jimmy there. And Jay's like, I just don't have enough real estate to be, he basically said, he's like, I'm listening to Roman, I'm listening to the people, I'm listening to this, that, whoever, I don't have enough real estate for you in my career. And he's like, you feel me? And Jimmy's like, yeah, I feel you. And then I think he did something with his hat to imply that he's going to, looks like we're going to get Super Kick the movie sequel that we got from WrestleMania 40 when those two fought. Looks like we're going to get that again. And who knows? I don't know. They had if you didn't get that joke, WrestleMania 40, those two had a fight, and it was just super kick. Really bad match between those two. But I do like, I mean, that was interesting. I mean, but it's not interesting enough. That segment of Jimmy being told that Jay doesn't have enough real estate to care about him doesn't warrant watching 2.5 hours of Raw. We have like 20-minute match, 20-minute match, 20-minute match, 20-minute match, 20-minute match, and maybe like 3 minutes of interesting like developments throughout the show. It's like, I don't know. Braun Breaker did talk to Paul Heyman. He said to Paul, he's like, Paul, why didn't we attack last week? We should have attacked last week. I don't like this. And then Paul Heyman says to him, Braun, here's the thing. If you would have attacked last week, then we would be having a feud with the GM right now, and we don't want that. We can just wait to next week and have a feud with whoever wins the belt. And that makes sense, actually. That does make sense from a character's perspective. That's what Paul Heyman should want and think. However, the fact that Triple H wrote that means that he actually knows what the good storyline is. The good storyline is for Braun Breaker to crash out, destroy the Battle Royal last week, so there is no number one contender, and start a feud with the GM. That would be a good thing to keep Braun even away from the main event scene for a minute, because he's feuding with the frickin' GM. But nope. they write that we know about a good story, but then they don't do it. So Paul Heyman had the right idea, and Paul Heyman should want that, but Braun Breaker is so chaotic that he shouldn't care, and he should have just went ahead and did it. And then the storyline could be literally Adam Pearce versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, while Paul Heyman is actually trying to pull the Braun's back. And no. So then Braun Breaker goes and has a fight with LA Knight. LA Knight has a big old conversation about how he lost, how he's going to make himself the first #1 contender the moment next week is done, and then he goes and loses to Braun Breaker. Pretty much clean. There was one like interference spot with Bronson Reed, but it wasn't anything devastating. I would pretty much consider this a clean loss on LA Knight. You might be thinking, well, Braun Breaker's the future. He should be winning against LA Knight. He shouldn't even be fighting LA Knight. He really shouldn't. Just don't have him fight LA Knight then. Like, we can have both of those guys. We could be building up LA Knight and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed while we're at it. But no. Let's not. LA Knight, nope. That'll teach you for getting over by yourself without the WWE product behind you and then staying over. That'll teach you, LA Knight. What else happened? Let's see. We started off with the Dominic Mysterio was like, guys, we got like to the Judgment Day. I need your help with this. And they're like, you don't need help. Raquel Rodriguez, I love Raquel, but she was like, maybe if you wouldn't cheat so much, she says that she will even cheat later on in the night for Raquel Rodriguez or for Roxanne Perez. Sorry. If you have two names that start the same, Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, I'm gonna and you're linked together, I'm gonna confuse you. It's my dyslexia kicking in. So then we have a match. I think I just deleted my whole notes, but who cares? All my notes are deleted. That's great. That's just great. So I'll do this off memory. There's like, even if I forget something, it won't matter because it doesn't matter. This Raw just doesn't matter. Let's see. So we have Grande Americano. He's going to interfere in the Penta. Penta and Rusev are having a fight, right? A matchup, a wrestling match. They go about 20 minutes, and then the Grandes come in, all three of them, and then Rusev does stand up, and it's like they think they one up them, but Rusev stands up, and it was kind of a cool like horror monster scene where suddenly Rusev's behind Grande, and then Grande will like throw them away, like beat them up. Rusev beats him up. Penta also comes in and helps, and this is where I was like, what's going on? At least when Baron Corbin put the dog food on Roman Reigns, that was bad storytelling, but at least they hated each other. Rusev and Penta, they don't seem to hate each other. Punk and Jey Uso don't seem to hate each other. No one seems to hate each other. That will then lead to Adam Pearce basically saying, hey, Dom, because he'll also see the Grandes with Dom later, and he's going to say, Dom, because they interfered, you now have a triple threat at Saturday Night's Main Event. Dom's like, what's up with that? Judgment Day, Finn Balor and JD McDonough, they went to Pierce and we want a tag title match, and he was like, yeah, well, this guy that you eliminated last week, Sheamus, he's mad at you for eliminating him when you guys were already eliminated, so now you got a match. And JD's like, all right, whatever, I'll do it. So JD, he fights. Oh, looks at that. 4 minutes. I got 4 minutes, and then this video is going to cut, so I probably won't finish in 4 minutes. So it'll be 2 takes. But JD, he wins. It's another 20-minute match, and boom, he gets hit with a shillelagh from Finn Balor. Even though Finn Balor blatantly put his foot on the rope, JD's, with the ref could see it. The ref didn't do nothing about it. He was just like, whoa, did you do that? And so we got the continuing burying of the referees. But JD got a big victory. I was happy about that. Was happy, because I don't think JD ever wins. Has he ever won a singles match? Honestly, I can't remember. So that was cool. Let's see, Kabuki Warriors got mad that Lyra and Bayley jumped the line because Bayley challenged challenged. So they're like, you don't deserve it. So Bayley and Lyra. First, Lyra was like, I don't know, I've never fought them. What if we lose? But then Lyra got, what if we win? So they will go to the main event against Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. That was a good match. I'm not going to lie. It was a good match, but I'm not going to lie also. I kind of kept thinking that the guy with the shoes was going to walk out. So when it kind of just ended, I was like, oh, we're done. Okay. So it looked all anticlimactic, but the match did get good. I will admit the final match did get really good. So if you want to watch that, if you're really a big fan of any of Bayley, Alexa, Charlotte, and or Lyra, and even Asuka and Kairi, go for it. That was a good match, but anticlimactic still. It's kind of like, didn't really deserve, I don't know, it did deserve it, but I don't know, it just felt like something else, because once the match is over, and they did do a cool natural selection, and at one point, Bayley was going to tap, Lyra caught her hand and didn't let her tap, so that was really cool, but they carried it on too long. It should have been like she caught her hand, 3 seconds later, Lyra should have got hurt, when Alexa Bliss did Twisted Bliss, I think, but they waited too long, so it became a little awkward. But regardless, who cares? Who cares? But yeah, they twisted the natural selection. They won. They win. They have, apparently, if you defend the belts 7 times, that's the most ever the women's tag team titles have ever been defended, and it's kind of sad if you think about it, but they're very close. They have 2 more times, and they tied the record of 7, or they beat the record with 7, and Asuka and Kairi, they do attack, and we close the show with that. I think Roxanne Perez beat Nikki Bella, and then Stephanie Vakir came and helped her. It was like a total repeat of last week. A total repeat of last week when Stephanie beats Raquel, then Stephanie gets beat up and Nikki runs out. Well, this week it was Roxanne beats Nikki, then she gets attacked and Stephanie runs out. Now we're gonna have that match. So it's like, ooh, okay, whatever. Was that Raw? I think that might have been Raw. Yeah, great stuff, huh? That's great stuff. I can't think of anything else that really happened there. Let me see. Maybe I still have my notes somewhere. How many takes would I give this? This is just low energy. This was like a whatever Raw. It was just a whatever Raw. I'm going to give this, I had like 10 yawns, and I'm going to give it, I'm trying to find the email. Let's see. The Brawns talked, Asuka, Roxanne, Jimmy. Yeah, that's it. Wow. Oh, Maxine Dupree said she'll wait. She'll wait till she talks to a friend. So who knows? Before she asks for a match against Becky, the best in the world. That's not just me saying it. That's Sports Illustrated. But yeah, I'm just gonna end this video before it cuts even. 4 chops. 1, 2, 3, 4 chops. Not because it was horrible, because it was boring and dull. Boring and dull. Go leave a hot take. Sorry that this video was probably boring and dull, but I'm just an old man yelling at a cloud. So see ya. Boys, girls, have a good night. Bye. All right, well, the video's still going. Yeah, this Raw was just kind of like, it was just like whatever. Maybe I'll talk to the video guys. What do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? I just pulled the Cody Rhodes. Just so much respect in WWE. CM Punk basically was saying, I got some respect for you too. And to Jey Uso. When the video cuts, I'm just gonna let it cut. So I don't know. Let's see how long we can go. Let's see. Did I say anything else? The JD match was pretty good. I just can't believe. Oh, they did do a 10-year Asuka package. She's been around for 10 years. I thought that's hilarious. I hope someone tags Goldberg in that, because Goldberg's been like saying like, ooh, they let the Asian girl beat my record. Haha.